I want to show you how I get into my BIOS. In my case, I can set it to either UEFI or legacy BIOS. However, in older PCs, you may not have a similar appearance, in which case, likely it's just a legacy BIOS. Here, I'm just going to reboot from my Puppylinux. And then in my case, in my Lenovo, I have to keep tapping on F1 key to get into BIOS. It's just closing and shutting down now. And then now I'm gonna keep tapping on F1 key. So in other brand of a computer, it may be different key, but in Lenovo, it's F1 key. And then I can escape here, and it's the main initial screen, but I can get around with my arrow keys or the mouse, but I'll just, for demonstration, I'll just go to the I use the arrow key, and I have a startup tab, and I can just go to CSM. CSM is a compatibility support module, so it makes a UEFI machines that are relatively modern from mid 2000s. Most of them will have UEFI, but here it's the CSM is disabled, but we want to enable it. So we do have the legacy BIOS choice. So we'll just go ahead and enable it just for demonstration purposes. And here in my Lenovo, you have a boot mode auto. So you can either set it for UEFI only, like when I had it before, or you can also set a legacy BIOS only. So, and then depending on what you need, or in my case, I can just have it auto, so I can boot from either a legacy BIOS install or UEFI install. So here, once I get it, and then I prefer UEFI first, followed by legacy. So we'll just escape, and then we'll go to exit, and then the highlight is already saved changes and exit, and I'll just go ahead and enter, and I want to save it. And then we'll go to the boot grub menu, and I have all my Puppylinux in UEFI mode. So here, generally on F12 key in Lenovo, will give you a choice if you have more than one hard drive or CD you want to boot into. So now, but however, I only have one internal hard drive, and Puppylinux is the one on, so this is the correct. And then I go into Bookworm or Vanilla Pup or whichever Puppylinux that I need to boot into. But this is basically how you get into